All right, Shalom, it's your brother Yerah. First and foremost, giving all praise to Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai Bashem, Rachakwadasha, giving me the spirit to do this lesson. Shalom to the men of the Lord that are prophesying, teaching and preaching on the highways and byways in sincerity and in truth. To the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans whom the Lord will have mercy on in these latter days. Shalom, Shalom. You see the title here, it says, Sick craze that Gen Z pretending they're Holocaust victims in heaven is sure proof that TikTok users have lost the plot. Now, Gen Z is the youngest generation, and I personally think that that term Gen Z is prophetic because Z, the letter Z in this alphabet in English is the last letter of the alphabet. All right, so it's almost saying Generation Z is the last generation if you really if you look at it that way. So through the spirit, I think Gen Z is prophetic at this, that is the last generation, because we're in the final seconds of this kingdom, you know. Um, so it's only fitting that this last generation has turned to mockery of their own people, the Edomites. So what you have here is a bunch of young, you know, Edomites on this platform called TikTok, which is a new form of social media that has gotten very, very popular recently, and it's very popular among young folks. And these are like teenagers in that age. Uh, and what they're doing here is they're dressing up as Holocaust victims, in Auschwitz, which, people have their own conspiracies on that. And, I'm highly skeptical of that whole, the whole story of what happened back there in that area. I'll just say that. Esau will get you, he'll get you taken down for, you know, putting up conspiracy theories like that go against him. But clearly, his own people find this something worth mocking. It says exploiting as trauma porn the horrors of the Holocaust, which saw 6 million Jews and others deemed inferior and undesirable killed by the Nazis, is wildly inappropriate TikTok fodder showing the gross ignorance of Gen Z. So they're mad, you know. And they can't call them racist because this is their own people. This is the beautiful part of it. It says the latest craze that sees a 15-second TikTok spoof about Holocaust posted by Generation Zers on TikTok actually considered entertainment is enough to make you roll your eyes right out of your skull. Forget these clueless fools and their claims by their claims to be educating other people. I can honestly say that there is nothing a teenage kid with braces wearing a baseball cap standing in his skanky bathroom shower before lip syncing. This shit is gas. So they're they're mocking. Uh, will ever tell me about the horrors that the evil Nazi animals perpetrated upon the Jewish people during the Second World War. And you can see some of it here. Says, did these girls really just cosplay a Holocaust victim, a narrative for TikTok, such as a callous mockery of the genocide of millions of Jews and other marginalized groups? I feel sick. How do you think Jake feels, man? How do you think we feel? Y'all didn't even see fit to pay us back for what y'all did, let alone all the mockery that's gone along with it. You know, it says not one thing at the risk of offending his fans. Somehow, I really don't think Bruno Mars Locked Out of Heaven creates the reflective sort of vibe appropriate to a serious discussion on the slaughter of 6 million innocent people, solely on the belief that the race they were born to somehow made them inferior. Well, your people profited off that the same exact way on our people, man, to a much, 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 much larger degree. It's not even comparable if you think about it. Well, you need to think about it. You can just look at the numbers and tell it's not comparable. Y'all profited heavily on us. So this is supposed to garner some sympathy, but this is your own people doing it. It says, having been to the death camp at Auschwitz, seen the ovens used to incinerate men, women, and children by thousands, and the showers replumbed to gas, even with more deadly toxin Zyklon B, the urge to put on some makeup and adopt a pain expression and pretend a Holocaust victim, and heaven never crossed my mind. Hey, look, man. He says, "Am I that insensitive?" This this is the Lord mockery, man. This shows a breakdown of society of this kingdom. This is the youngest generation doing this, doing it to trigger people, get them upset, get them mad, get them angry. Because nobody feels bad for you anymore. You can't keep on doing wickedness and wickedness and wickedness, and then people feel bad for you. You're at the top 1% of the entire population. So why would they feel that bad for you? These people are through. Let's see what the scriptures have to say. It says, "For this is 1 Corinthians 3:19. It says, "For the wisdom of this world is foolish with God. For it is written, He taketh the wise in their own craftiness." Because this is exactly what y'all did to us after y'all made trillions and trillions of dollars off of us. Y'all shoehorned us in the bottom rung of society. You called us black, called yourselves white, and then you mocked us the entire way. You hung us, you lynched us, you made us a byword, a proverb. So the Lord, He's He's taking the wise in their own craftiness right here, you know, and this is from your own people. Let's get Psalms. Let's see. You just start at 4, I guess. This is Psalms 2 and 4. It says, "He sitteth in the heavens. He that sitteth in the heavens shall laugh. The Lord shall have them in derision. Then shall he speak unto them in his wrath, and vex them in his sore displeasure." And this is very vexing. You can see by the person who wrote this article, they're vexed, by what they're seeing on their own hand. But this is the Most High having y'all in derision. This is a sign that the Lord is getting ready to come. He's coming to confound this place. He's coming to confound the wisdom of this place. And the mirth is being completely drained out of this place, man. This is a major, major sign. I say, call hello Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rachakodash, So with that, I wanted to share this with y'all. Hopefully, our brothers were edified. Stay in the faith, stay prayed up. Wa Abba Babal.